morning, third graders. It is Monday, April 27th, and we are going to review a couple problems on your practice test. So today you should be working on Chapter 25 practice test. When you're done with it, as usual, you can take a picture, submit it to your teachers, or hold on to it for turn-in day. When you're done with it, we'd like you to do 20 minutes of IXL, section L.5. If you're done with the L.5 before the 20 minutes, you can pick a different section that you want to work on. Maybe you haven't finished the I.5 that we gave you last week to do. So the first problem that I want you guys to look at is number 17. So if you have your practice test out, it says, Mrs. Floyd uses 14 stamps each month for mailing her bills. She has 42 stamps left. How many months can Mrs. Floyd mail her bills before she has to buy more stamps? There's two different ways that we can do this problem. One is by division and the other is by skip counting. You can do the repeated addition method. The reason why it might be a little bit more difficult as far as division is that you have two digits going into one digit. So we're going to look at the repeated addition method first. And when you have one group of 14, you have 14. So let's add a second group to that. That's your second group. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And 1 plus 1 is 2. You have 28. So within two groups, you have 28. Not really that close to 42 yet. Let me add a third group and see where I'm at. So I'm going to add 14 again. And this is my third group of repeated addition. Oops, sorry, I'm in front of the camera. And 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry my 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got my 42. So I can say that that she can use 3 months worth of stamps by using repeated addition because it took me 3 times to get to 42. That also lets me know that 14 will go into 42 3 times because 14 can't go into 4 by itself. So we'd have to say 14 into 32, or 42, sorry, goes 3 times, and 3 times 14 would be 42, and you would get 0. So the easiest way to do this is by using repeated addition to get yourself to 42. And you know you can do that in 3 groups. If you want to challenge yourself and do the division method, then you'd say 14 divided by 42, and it goes in 3 times. So I wanted to show you those two different methods. The other problems that I want you to look at is number 18 and number 20. Because it doesn't exactly give you the divisor in that, you have to read the word problem and decipher it, which means you got to figure out what the divisor is in those problems. So let's look at 18 together. It says, Kathy bought an equal number of birthday cards, get well cards, and thank you cards from a stationery store. She bought 36 cards in all. How many of each type of card did Kathy buy? Well, what you're going to have to look at first is you're going to have to figure out, well, she bought 36 in all, but how many do I divide that 36 into? Well, it tells you that Kathy bought an equal number of cards between birthday cards, get well cards, and thank you cards. So that tells you she bought 3 different types of cards. So the way to solve that problem would be to take the 3 different types of cards that she bought into the 36 total, and you're going to go ahead and divide that number. I'm not going to do it for you. I want you to do it, but I wanted to show you how to at least set that one up because it doesn't give you the divisor on that. And you're going to do the same thing for number 20. It says Janet bought a box of 60 frozen fruit bars. There are an equal number of bars. She got cherry, orange, lime, and grape. So what do you think our divisor is in there? Our divisor is going to be 4. So for number 20, you need to make sure that you're dividing the 4 different types of fruit bars that there are. There's 4 of them. And you need to make sure that you're dividing it into the 60 total number of fruit bars, okay? So these are your 2 different problems that I wanted to show you because it doesn't give you the divisor, it wants you to figure out what the divisor is. So just be careful when you're working problems like that. If you're like, it's not giving me the divisor, you need to count what equal groups they want you to get to, okay? Other than that, I think the practice test, most of the questions are pretty cut and dry. It tells you what the divisor is and the dividend, and you just have to divide and figure out the quotient for your answers. Go ahead and mail this to your teachers when you're done. I hope you guys have a happy Monday. Bye, guys.